Hey guys, Amanda here, and I'm here to do an update. So I have stuff written down, so if I'm looking over here, it's because I want to remember what I wanted to talk about. Okay, so first up is my son. So in my last video, I talked about residential treatment, and that is still in the works. I'm still pushing for it. Everybody that works with Casey is on board. Everybody. It's gotten to the point where this is where he's at. This is what he needs. I don't want it necessarily, but it's what he needs. So I have to put his well-being ahead of my own wants and do what I have to do to help him. Oh, sorry, my neck. Oh, sorry. A lot of you are probably going to go, ouch. So yeah, this is where things are at with him. And right now, there is no contact. He's living with my mother right now. And I'm back at my apartment. This is my bedroom. Sorry. I made that choice to have no contact because I am always his target. He gets mad, and when he gets violent and stuff, it's always towards me, always. And I know he's my son, but I've been abused in the past, and I refuse to be abused now. I was abused sexually, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever. And I will not take it from if I'm dating somebody or if I'm married to somebody, family, friends, and that includes my son. Because it's triggering for me, because I have had those experiences. And I can't allow that to happen. So I chose no contact. And a part of me likes having the bit of freedom, and the other part of me misses him. So, you know, I keep telling myself, you're doing what you need to do. This is the best thing for both of us, is to have some space and, you know, to do what we got to do with his treatment. So the semester ended last Thursday, and there's like about 8.5 days or so in between for a little break, and then he's going through the summer program. And that will help keep his routine so he doesn't, you know, get lost, and, you know, he will have a routine during the day. And that's very important for kids with autism, is to have a routine. And that includes going to school in the summer, at least for my son. So by something positive, the day that his last day at school, they had a ceremony that night for people who are, the kids who were graduating 8th grade, and they were giving out some awards and stuff like that. And Casey was one of those kids. He has a plaque, and it is for the most improved elementary student. And he has had a lot of improvement. It's not just like the behavior necessarily, but it's how he does in school, you know, academically, following directions, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I'm very proud of that, and he is too, which is great. And we did have contact because I did go to the ceremony. So, you know, that was nice. I enjoyed that. And I took a video of, you know, the kids that were going up, and it was so cute because he went up to get his, and as he turns around, his classmates are like, "Go, Casey!" And he goes, "Yeah!" like that. It was so funny. So those are those little moments that I cherish about him, just those little minor things. It makes all the difference. It's just one of the little reasons that I love him. Not little reasons, but that's one of the reasons that I love him. So, okay. So the next thing is, like I said, there's no contact. So I am back in my apartment, and you are in my bedroom. So coming back here, you know what? Let me back up. One of the things that that I have done is, there's been a lot going on lately, a lot. And since my son was in the hospital, I've been like, I have like less control over my emotions, and I've been having a hard time. And when I get so stressed that I start to get towards my limit, I buy back cigarettes. And that's when I am extremely stressed and overwhelmed, and I don't know what to do. And I'm not saying that buying cigarettes is the answer. I'm just saying that when I'm this stressed, I usually buy cigarettes. I went most of the school year without buying them, even though I wanted to. So I just wanted to say that because it's one of those things that I'm really trying to work on. Because I did the skills, but sometimes the skills don't work. And I'm not saying smoking is like the help, very helpful, but for the moment, it actually is helpful a little bit. I don't know if you'll understand what I'm trying to say, but I'm sure people who have similar experiences and stuff will understand. So, like I said, I'm back here now, and things have been different. And what I mean by that is, there was all this focus on me and hurting me and all this stuff. And, people, like, I could feel all the negative emotions coming from people. I could just feel it. And coming back, it shifted. And what I mean by that is the man who was giving me a hard time keying my van, which he's still doing. Well, I don't know if it's exactly him, but it's still getting done. But that's the only thing that has really happened with me. But that man, if you can call him a man, he started sexting people, women in the building, not me. He better dare not do that. Sending emails and all this stuff. And it was unwanted sexual advances. And he was told to stop. He didn't stop. So two of the ladies in the building, they confronted him. And they also wrote complaints. And they filed a police report about... they filed the police report. And in retaliation... Sorry, I said that wrong. Them reporting him to the management pissed him off, and in retaliation, he slashed their tires. And, it's the same old song and dance. Well, he's got a brain tumor. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not responsible. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Slashing someone's tires takes malice and forethought. You have to think about it. I mean, who randomly goes around slashing random people's tires? I mean, I'm sure there are people out there that do that, but majority of people who slash tires, it's personal. They want to hurt you. They want to cause you trouble. And that's exactly what it was. And I've noticed that the attitude towards me by people here, it's completely shifted. I am welcomed. People are talking to me. There's civility. it's different, and I'm glad that it is. I think now people realize that what I went through, I wasn't lying. I wasn't causing the problems. It was that douchebag down the hall, and everybody wants him out of here. Nobody likes him. Nobody trusts him. And management won't do anything. Surprise, surprise. And it's funny because they're being sued to the wall right now. Because they're not doing things right when it comes to money and stuff like that. So the state housing authority is trying to shut them down. And hopefully I'm not living here if and when that happens to this building. But anyway, it's different, and I'm grateful for that. I'm glad. I mean, no one said it outright, but I can tell by the way people are acting towards me and whatnot that they know I'm not the problem. It was never me. I wasn't the one keying my van and yelling out the window while I was driving, bitch, cunt, whatever. It wasn't me. And I think they've realized that, which is nice. But I'm trying to be nice to everybody, be civil, except for the woman that wrote that crap about Casey. I could give two shits. She doesn't exist to me. But anyway, and I am also in DBT now. I was able to start that group. I've been going for a couple of weeks. I go on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays, it's individual counseling for an hour, DBT. And then Thursdays, I go for the group, which is 2 hours. And this is a totally different experience than the one I had before. It's welcoming. It's non-threatening, non-judgmental. I actually like going, so that makes a big difference when you're trying to get help. Now, this is a year-long program, and it's specifically designed for people with borderline disorder. And I don't really like to use the word personality because it's not really about a personality. It has nothing to do with that. It's emotional dysregulation. That's really what it is. It's not, your character. It's not. So that's why I didn't say personality. But anyway, if anyone out there is looking for DBT in any way, try looking for a place that does it for 1 year, because it's going to take at least that amount of time to learn how to get through different things. And you need to take the time to do it and practice it and all that. I mean, I would say even 2 years, especially if you have BPD. So, I mean, that's just my suggestion. You don't have to do it, obviously. Obviously. My voice sounded like it blanked out. Yeah, so, yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think there's any more. Yeah, so that's where I am. This is how things are at the moment. So thank you for watching. I hope you all are well, and I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.